WWE 2023 FastLane review. It was an alright show. It wasn't that bad. But some moments were really shocking and made it feel like it is a pay-per-view, and some of these matches were like a pay-per-view match. But anyways, so let's dive into it. So our first match of the night, when that was Jay Uso, Cody Rhodes versus the Judgment Day. To me, I don't understand how they made this the beginning of the match of the night, but it's also understandable because of the story that they're pulling. And either ways, the match was very entertaining, really good, because they have so much chemistry because they've been main eventing Raw for the past 5 to 6 months. It was still pretty entertaining. They both got great sides and then of offense on both of each other, and then we get to the spot. Damian has Cody has on his grip. Cody ducks when JD's trying to throw the briefcase, and bam, hits Damian in the hurt knee that he already has. Well, I'm just telling you, Miss Funko Pop, Mr. Olive Garden Waiter over here, he's about to die on Monday. And at the end of the day, this is all going to lead to either JD and Finn are going to leave, or Damian's going to leave. Very, very interesting how this story is going to play out. But overall, bam, we have new undisputed tag team champions. And to me, that was a shocker. Very surprised and kind of actually happy that Cody and Jay are the new tag team champions. Yay! Now they're amazing as champ. But the next match was probably the weakest match on the night. Street Profits and Bobby Lashley versus the LWO, and it was basically a handicap match on a 2-on-3 match the entire time. It was alright. It was just basically like a SmackDown match almost. They did all the things right. It just wasn't cooking, and obviously we were waiting for the grand reveal of Carlito, which was still amazing. And even though I wish he had his old music, it still does show that he's probably going to stay here for a long time because he has new music. But to me, I kind of wish there was more afterwards when Carlito came in, like they had the tag, Carlito's about to win, something happens, blah blah blah. But either way, it was an alright match. It was an alright match. But then we get to one of the matches that had me the most hyped for, and I was really entertained because for some reason people had a problem with this match. The triple threat for the women. It was Io Sky, Asuka, and Charlotte. To me, I don't understand why people had an issue with it. I thought this was a banger of a match. I thought it was probably a 4.5. To me, I really enjoyed it. To me, it was way better than the match at SummerSlam. I feel like all three women had more chemistry than Bianca did with Asuka and Charlotte. Not to hate the Bianca, but I just feel like they had more chemistry and it worked for them that night. But to me, this match was just so fun to watch. Really enjoyed it. I felt like both women got to have their big shine at certain moments. Asuka with her missed having her offense. Charlotte coming with a spear and her different moves and moonsaults. Of course, Io doing all of her great moves and everything. I thought it all just worked together with their chemistry, and I really enjoyed it. Of course, the great Io Sky got to retain her championship by the moonsault and help the distraction by Bayley. But overall, I'm actually really surprised out of all of this that Charlotte took the pin. It really had me surprised, but I can't wait to see what the future of the story involves, because I'm hoping Damage Control keeps the championship with Io until WrestleMania so we get a triple threat and Damage Control. But that's just me. I think that's a great booking of a story. Then we get to one. It did its job. I enjoyed the match. I really give it a thumbs up. It did its job, and that was LA Knight, John Cena versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso. To me, this match was very entertaining just because it was kind of more of, we know what all this match was all about, was getting LA Knight over, and constantly of John Cena working like a regular bloodline, how they just beat you down slowly, then make the offense back slowly throughout the match, just waiting and inching, they kept inching and reaching for that tag. And then when LA Knight finally came in and got the tag, the crowd was electric. Every single time he threw a punch, they were screaming his catchphrase, yeah. It was just so electric, and it was so entertaining and fun to watch, and seeing the crowd, how they're going crazy, and you can tell this man has a bright future ahead of him. And plus, too, letting him get the pin on Jimmy Uso, it was just so great to see, because you really see that they're really going all in with LA Knight, and he has a bright future ahead of him, and it was so great to see. And we get to my match of the night with the GOAT, Seth Rollins, the man, the best in the business, Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight Championship in the last man standing match. And this match really made both men shine. Of course, we all have the issue with last man standing matches. Legit, you have to legit almost murder. You have to call Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees just to take down the babyface. All you have to do is blow on the freaking heel, and he's he's done. Like, that's the only issue with it. Like, I understand the adversity story, babyface taking all the punishment and coming back and finally winning, but you gotta make them both look strong. That's my only issue with it. But over everything else, even, I think it was a great match. Like, there were so many moments throughout this match you really could think that Seth Rollins was about to lose. When Seth Rollins got missed and he got pushed through the table, you thought he was gonna lose there. And then when he got hit through the table on the ring and then Shinsuke's on the rope, you thought Shinsuke was about to be new World Heavyweight Champion, but Seth Rollins was able to slide out the ring and stand. It was so great to see. This match was a back and forth. And for Shinsuke Nakamura, this was so great for him because it really showed how great he was from his back in the day NXT and New Japan days. Of course, he's gotten older, so he's not going to have the craziness that he used to have back then, but he looked so amazing. Even though he lost, it made him look super good in a loss. It made him look like a dominant, destructive heel that was so amazing to watch in the ring. It was so great. They put on a phenomenal match. Broken Arrow, Falcon Arrow through the table and almost did lose, but Shinsuke fell down. Even though people said the ending was kind of weak, I enjoyed it. That match was a banger. Just the back and forth. Even though people say it was long, the back and forth, to me, I enjoyed it. It really was a great back and forth between both men. Both men looked very strong in this match, and I'm just so happy the man himself, Seth Rollins, retained his championship, and I can't wait to see what's more for Seth Rollins. But overall, match is a 5-star for me. I give it 5 stars, man, because to me it was an absolute banger of a match. But overall, FastLane is, I'll give it a 3. 3 out of 5. Solid 3 out of 5. It had certain moments where it was really good, certain moments it was my FastLane review, my overall thoughts of FastLane. But let me know down in the comments, what was your guys' favorite moment, favorite match, and what's your least favorite moment and least favorite match? Let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we have to see what's next for the future of WWE. We're going to have to wait and find out.